What is the end game that we should be watching out for as citizens? What should we be, what are the key points that you see that we should be paying attention to, given these facts?
Well, right now, you should be paying attention to these campaign signs, electing as many of these people as you can. Now, you understand this as an idealistic enterprise. We're trying to save the Republic in a peaceful way that has been given to us under the Constitution. There are other ways that we hope will never come. So at this time, this is an idealistic enterprise. We're behind. The process of decay has gone quite a ways. We're trying to reverse it and rebuild the Republic, and believing that we can do that through the political process. And that, at this time of year, in this election, is all we should concentrate on. And we should, and our family got into this, as I say, 6 years ago. Mark Cosby puts up signs all over the highway, as do my sons. You don't see Robinson signs out there much now. He's beginning to put up a few. The reason is our families make, almost all these campaign signs in here were made by my sons. And the people who used to put Robinson signs on the highway are making signs for 150 candidates. We're making it about half the normal price, better signs, and as a result, each of the candidates is saving money, and we're doing this. Mark said to me the other day, he says, well, should I put up more of your signs? And I said, well, put up Trump signs first, it's more important. We all have to realize that we may have all have little egos, but really we're in this fight. When I went to accidentally to the wrong meeting and wound up chairman of the party, the reason we took the job was because we said, oh, we can help 100 candidates rather than one.
Seems like a noble cause.
We'll talk about that after November. But in any case, the way we think in our family, first, we're science educators, we're not politicians. The way we think about this process, every day or every week, we do whatever we think will help in this overall battle the most. Right now, we're not putting Robinson signs up on Highway 5. Mark's putting some up, and I'm glad he's doing it, but we're not putting them up there because the kids are working every waking hour making signs for 150 candidates. But they've already pumped $100,000 into those candidates because of the prices. They don't charge a profit. And that's something that's valuable. We feel that we can gain 3 or 4 points for a candidate. We make great signs for them. And so we feel that that's a better activity than coating the highway with our signs. Mark will put up some, and people kind of know we're here anyway. So each step we've taken in politics has been for that purpose. I don't say facetiously I can't lose the election, because if I lose, if I win, I have to go to Washington. If I lose, I don't have to go, because the step going further is a further imposition, especially the way Washington is today. But you want to do it if you can, because that would enable you to do a lot more than you're able to do as a private citizen. And I think, I know a lot of you people, and I haven't met anyone that doesn't feel the same way. I haven't met, people that are working in this are not thinking about themselves. They're in there saying, what can I do to help? They're alarmed. It's just like when we worked on civil defense in the Cold War. We stopped what we were doing. I went to Oak Ridge National Lab. I studied until I knew everything about nuclear protection, wrote a book about it, and built an organization to try to build nuclear defense for the people of the United States. The Russians had a good civil defense system, and we didn't. There was an important point. I didn't care about it. Believe me, building civil defense shelters was not my specialty, but I did it because no one else was doing it, and I thought it would help. I think it did help a little bit. Keller worked on strategic defense. It was never built, but it scared the Russians, which was a good thing. And in fact, the only first conventional convention I ever went to was in 1988, the Republican Convention in New Orleans. Keller wrote the platform plank on strategic defense, and I wrote the one on civil defense. And George Bush, the first, didn't follow either one, but we wrote the planks. So I think a few of you may have come to see what Art Robinson's like, but most of you know, and we're mostly people that know each other from these other things. And all I can say is go out and get these people elected. You have a better chance than you've had before because of Trump. Trump is waking the people up. He's saying they're mad. and they don't want the establishment. And you can see it happening. The Democrats, of course, are scared to death, and the Republicans are split. Because what's been going on in Washington is a lot of Republicans have been helping, working with the Democrats in these things that hurt us. Those people don't want Trump either, but the people do. And I know, because of our involvement, I know a lot of these people. The people running the Trump campaign now are the very best in the country, and you see what's happening. It's not just him, he's got wonderful people working with him now in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And it's, I think, if he wins, you probably will win some of these races in Oregon too. You'll carry him. So we can have more reason for optimism this time than before. But even if we were losing, we have to do it. I won't quit running against De Fazio. The political people think that's stupid. He's still there. Okay. It's my special little cause. And, no, I don't mind. I mean, I don't have any ego in whether I'm beaten or not. We work really hard. A lot of people have worked hard for us. And eventually we beat them. You know, I met a lady at the RNC convention, one of the RNC conventions. She'd been elected to Congress on her 11th try. So we're just getting started. So anyway, some other questions?